Alright, is there anything around here? I feel like there should be something up here. Because why else would... Huh. Okay, so... Oh, hey. Oh, MIB, here comes the man in black. Well, thanks for the... Thanks for your spine, dude. And there's nothing in there. Nothing. Oh, there's a whole lot of nothing but men in blacks. But seriously though, what's the MIB stand for in that instance right there? Oh no, it's the pupper! Who harmed you, pupper? Who harmed you? Destroy them! Break up their faces! Pupper!
Where are they?
Where are they? Where are they? The world hurt him. Oh no, it's 2012, the movie with, what's his name? That guy whose name sounds like he's a Nazi, but he's just, it's like Heinrich Himmler or something? No, it's not Himmler. Newt Gingrich? No, that's an old guy. I'm pretty sure his name's Heinrich. Heinrich something or something Heinrich. One or the other. Alright, here we are. We're on the home stretch, everybody! This is a real quick game. And you know, I ain't honestly complaining about that. This has been a lot of fun, and it's nice when it wraps up rather quickly. But this is the second last boss. And I love that it does the... I'm not sure what animal makes that noise. Whatever it is, I don't want to run into it. Probably like a... It's probably just a raccoon noise. That's definitely what it is. It's definitely a raccoon hiss. Oh man, who is it? Who's this menace? Oh. Oh, it's Hammerhead from Spider-Man.
Just a little too
Look
late.
at him.
As usual.
Armstrong looks like fucking Hammerhead, and I love it. Hammerhead is so stupid. He's just an inconspicuous rhino who's like the head of a mob.
Idiot.
And you know, he's somewhat smarter, but he doesn't have anywhere near the brutality of Rhino, and that's where his downfall is. Because other than that, because like, okay, his thing is that it's like, depending on the canon, like, a good chunk of his skull got blasted off, so he had to replace it with a, well,
How did they?
Nani the fuck? Uh-oh. No! Again? Again with all this?
Early. Then Marshall's plan is ruined.
The hell it is. Look what they're saying.
Uh-oh.
The story just went live, and already they're calling for blood.
Yeah, this is real. This is too real. Man. Oh, man. What? What?
But the president was saved.
Yeah.
Yet
Or was he?
American blood was spilled.
By Americans. Besides, a few dozen soldiers is tragic, but nothing to start a major war over.
That's just
You know, tragedy.
the excuse we've
The
been
death
waiting
won.
for. America's wanted this war for years.
Yeah.
The Patriots,
Well,
they
not
did
this
always
one
good
right
for the
now.
economy.
I
4 years
mean,
later, their legacy
Pakistan,
lingers on.
unfortunately, isn't... I mean, fortunately and unfortunately, isn't very,
Nationalism,
well,
materialism. Welcome
dialectic
for those who
materialism
know
is what I prefer,
without guiding
sir.
principles of their own.
But it isn't very
Yourself up to the
minerally
hole.
rich,
No need to better
and so
yourself.
there hasn't
You're
been much
American.
dispute.
You're
That's
number
why there's
one.
only been like that
Then
one
the only
bombing
value left is
of
dollar
Pakistan,
value. The
and
economy.
why, like,
So we'll
it's...
do whatever it takes
The
to
reason
keep
why
coming
America
on.
doesn't bother attacking
Even more.
Pakistan is because it's much
Especially
better as an
war.
industrial
Bullshit.
power than it
The
is
Patriots planted
a,
the seed. We don't
than it
need them
is
around to filter
gaining
and
any
foster
economic
their means
growth
any longer.
from,
We're
say,
ready to just find
from,
ourselves.
say,
Every
minerals and what
American
have you,
man, woman,
oil,
and child.
etc.
We're all sons of a
The-
Patriots now.
Man, that
We just need
fucking
something to
face has
jumpstart
not
the
aged
economy out of
well.
this funk. This
Oh,
recession has
I
been
heard
stuck
fuck.
in since the fall
Of course I did.
SOP.
And the military
But no,
costs?
it's a
Wasting
lot better
billions is going to help the
served
economy?
for American and
DMCs,
imperialist
arms
interests
manufacturers,
as an industrial power
job
than it is
creators, Jack.
like something to be
All those
exploited.
workers
The
spending
key
money,
is
paying
that
taxes.
Pakistan's government is
Trust
willing to
me,
cooperate
a little
with
war can work wonders.
America and the other
Some priestly
imperialists,
gears with some
so
innocent blood, is that
there's
it?
no point in destabilizing the
Relax,
country
Jack.
any further than it
It's
already
a war
is.
on terror.
I
We're
mean,
gonna have to kill
They do
civilians.
want to keep some manner
Extremists,
of
Loris gangs, madmen.
destabilization, just so that they can guarantee
Of course,
Pakistan's trust.
that would have to
And
include you.
by the way, I'm not just talking out my ass. Like, once again,
Wouldn't
families
want
from
any eyewitness
Pakistan,
reports complicating
and
the message.
my aunt is in the Pakistani parliament. I'm not sure what her position is specifically. It's a low-level position, but still she has to be voted in and whatnot. And no, she tells me all about how it's like, oh, you know, we pretty much just listen to whatever the U.S. says, and honestly, like, and whenever they need something done that we can't do, then we just simply look the other way and call it good. Fortunately, nobody from Pakistan is ever going to listen to this, so yeah, no. Actually, that was strictly what my cousin said. Her son/daughter. I'm not going to mention anything more about their identities, in case I just screwed up really bad. Yeah, that makes sense. Just cutting through that. It makes as much sense as the initial spider, the initial mechanical spider from Wild Wild West. If you really think about it, this is just Wild Wild West, the game, featuring samurais and swordplay. Just think about it. Oh, no, come back. Well, I don't take kindly to Uncle Sam around here, because I'm a dirty commie, Senator. I mean, obviously he's not the actual senator of Colorado. I mean, man, who would have thought Senator Armstrong was pro-weed? But, you know, I mean, that did end up giving their government a lot more money. The only bad thing about it for the establishment is the fact that, you know, you've got less colored people in prison, which is, of course, the primary benefit to weed, which is why it hasn't been made entirely legal yet. And any claims towards health have ultimately been debunked. And, you know, it's like whenever I talk to somebody a conservative who is for it, it's like, oh, well, you know, science, it's one of those science denier things. So it's just like, well, they might discover something in the future, and it's like, well, you know, it's only been around for a few thousand years, so, no, I guess you make a good point. They might discover something new after an eternity. I mean, if that's the case, then we better not drink tap water, right? Like, how far does that paranoia go before it's within the realm of reason? And I mean, like, can I just mention how, like, I don't understand why stocks are allowed in and why stock trading is allowed in fucking states where gambling isn't. Because it's like, if you aren't insider trading, you don't know how well the business you're investing in is going to do. Or, you know, you don't really know what you're investing in at all. And so, in that sense, it is a form of gambling. Not that I'm opposed to the stock market or gambling in that way, but, you know, it's like, maybe I just don't, I mean, obviously I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm never gonna claim that I do. Well, I'm seldom going to claim that I do. Silas said after shortly explaining how he knows so much about Pakistani politics. Oh, boy. Oh, dear. But, you know, like what I said about Pakistan, it's really not news to anybody who pays attention to global politics. Because, I mean, look at America's grasp on NATO. Like, America's made NATO its bitch. Like, it was willing to threaten fucking Russia over threaten like a direct war with Russia because over the fucking oil thing in Syria. It's like, really? We're going to be that fucking we're going to be those assholes? We're this desperate? It's like, shit. Oil means a lot to a lot of fucking people. Oh boy. Oh, is this the... Yeah! This is my favorite part of the whole fucking game! Yeah! Look at me go! Oh, I'm such a badass! Yeah! You feel like you're actually doing it! It feels like I'm really there! Whoa! Oh my goodness. Come on, lift it! Yeah! Yeah! That's not how gravity works. It wouldn't flip around like that in the air. Not that I'm complaining, of course. Yeah! Yeah! We're gonna duel to the death! Look at me doing literally impossible. As in without the proper structure to, like, actually wield that thing. Because, you know, that's what makes the spider from Wild Wild West impossible. Is the lack of, yeah! Is the lack of, I guess, dexterity in regard to the, size and in regard to the size of the thing and the length of the legs, as well as the general mass of the legs. I can just keep doing this forever. Yeah, look at me go with the giant fuck you sword, the Vorpal fuck off blade. And I can just keep on hacking and slashing forever at this fucking punk. I don't give a fuck. All years, this guy ain't going back to. He ain't ever gonna see Colorado again. No sirree. No sir-bee. No Serbia. Only only independent states that are less nationalistic, like Kosovo. Good old Kosovo. I mean, I hope Kosovo hasn't done anything bad lately, or is bad in the future. I mean, of course, let's get the elephant out of the room. There's that big bit where they were bombing the shit out of Kosovo because, you know, the CIA had put in a whole bunch of nationalists in there who were trying to unite Serbia, and thus were like trying to, they supplanted nationalists on both sides for Kosovo independence and Serbia independence. And Serbia, like, yeah, look at this guy. He's channeling his hockey. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh, I've seen enough. Oh, this is a zone. Zone, get to work. Damn. He's gaining power levels, clearly. Alright. Okay. You look tougher, bigger, and stronger too. He's the first member of the Colorado crew.
Let's go.
The hell are
You
you
go.
thinking?
Oh, dang. Alright. Wow.
Played college ball, you know.
Someone tells me it was a bit...
Ivy League school.
Something tells me it's a bit more than that. Oh! Not my visor! That probably really hurt because I've got pain receptors and shit. Wow, my blade doesn't do much to him. Oh boy.
Try University of Texas.
Okay, that was good. That was decent.
Navy. I'm not one of those beltway pansies. I could break the president in two.
Then why don't you? I mean, at this time, what is it? 2048? I'm not sure who would show up then.
Don't fuck with me.
That was just the goofiest. There's a tug and cheer. Oh, that's funny. It's amusing to me.
What the
And
hell
only.
are you?
Nanomachine, son!